Welcome everyone to Math Time. I'm Mr. Julius Ineta, or you can call me Boss G, and I will be your teacher for today's lesson. Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about multiplying rational algebraic expressions. So for us to multiply rational algebraic expressions, here are the steps. Number 1, multiply the numerators. Number 2, multiply the denominators. And number 3, simplify the result. In simplifying the result, you need to factor the numerator, factor the denominator, and cancel out common factors from the numerator and the denominator whose quotient is equal to 1. Let us first have a recap on multiplying fractions. Take note, the process of multiplying fractions is just the same as multiplying rational algebraic expressions. Say we have 2/3 multiplied by 3/4. So we multiply the numerator. So we now have 2 times 3 is equal to 6 over multiply the denominators. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Then simplify. Factor the numerator, that's 6 multiplied by 1, over factors of 12, 6 multiplied by 2. So we cancel 6 and 6. The quotient is 1. The product now is equal to 1 multiplied by 1 is 1 over 1 multiplied by 2 is 2. And we have 1/2. Let's try another. We have here 4 over 5 multiplied by 10 over 12. So 4 multiplied by 10 is equal to 40 over 5 multiplied by 12 is equal to 60. Then we simplify. We now have factors of 40, that is 20 multiplied by 2 over factors of 60, 20 multiplied by 3. So we cancel 20 and 20. Quotient is 1. Therefore, the product now will be 1 times 2 is equal to 2 over 1 times 3 is equal to 3, and we have 2/3. Let's try another. 1 over 8 multiplied by 2 over 5. So we multiply the numerators. 1 times 2 is equal to 2 over 8 times 5 is equal to 40. So we simplify. Factors of the numerator, it's 2 multiplied by 1. Factors of 40 is equal to 2 multiplied by 20. So we cancel 2 and 2. The quotient is 1. 1 times 1 is equal to 1 over 1 times 20 is equal to 20. The product of 1 over 8 multiplied by 2 over 5 is equal to 1 over 20. Again, the process of multiplying fractions is the same as multiplying rational algebraic expressions. Okay, let's try some examples. Let's have example number 1. 3m over 12n cubed multiplied by 8n over 6m squared. So we multiply the numerator. We now have 24mn over 12n cubed multiplied by 6m squared is equal to 72m squared n cubed. Now let us simplify. To simplify, you need to factor the numerator, factor the denominator, and cancel out common factors from the numerator and the denominator whose quotient is equal to 1. So factors of 24mn. So I have here 24 multiplied by m times n. How about 72m squared n cubed? So factors, we have 24 multiplied by 3 multiplied by m multiplied by m squared times n squared. Okay, so we cancel 24 and 24, the quotient is 1. M and m, the quotient is 1. N and n, the quotient is 1. So what is left on the numerator? 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1 over what's left in the denominator. 1 times 3 times 1 times m times 1 times n squared is equal to 3mn squared. So we now have here the product of 3m over 12n cubed multiplied by 8n over 6m squared as 1 over 3mn squared. Let's have example number 2. So 9z squared over zy multiplied by z cubed y over 6y cubed. So we multiply the numerator. We now have 9z raised to 5y over, multiply the denominators, so 6z y raised to 4. So let us simplify. So to simplify, factor the numerator, factor the denominator, and cancel out common factors from the numerator and denominator whose quotient is equal to 1. So we now have the factors of the numerator as 3 times 3 multiplied by z times z raised to 4 times y. So the factors of the denominator, 3 times 2 multiplied by z multiplied by y multiplied by y cubed. So we cancel 3 and 3, the quotient is 1. Z and z, the quotient is 1. Y and y, the quotient is 1. So what is left on the numerator? We have 1 times 3 times z raised to 4 times 1 is equal to 3z raised to 4. So 1 times 2 times 1 times 1 times y cubed is equal to 2y cubed. So what is the product? 3z raised to 4 over 2y cubed. Let's have example number 3. T plus 2 over t squared minus 4 multiplied by t plus 1 over t squared minus 1. So we multiply the numerators. We now have t plus 2 multiplied by t plus 1 over, multiply the denominators, t minus 2 or t squared minus 4 multiplied by t squared minus 1. So we simplify. Find the factors. T t plus 2 and t plus 1 are both non-factorable, so we copy t plus 2 multiplied by t plus 1. So factors of t squared minus 4 is t plus 2 multiplied by t minus 2. Factors of t squared minus 1. So t plus 1 multiplied by t minus 1. So we cancel t plus 2 and t plus 2. The quotient is 1. T plus 1 and t plus 1. The quotient is 1. So we now have 1 times 1 is equal to 1 over 1 multiplied by t minus 2 times 1 multiplied by t minus 1 is equal to t minus 2 multiplied by t minus 1. And we now have the product. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from me today. Have fun learning. Goodbye. See you on the next video.